everyone, my name is Teresa Jade Aliwinoto. I'm a public relations student from LSPR Institute of Communication and Business Indonesia. I'm under the supervision of Mr. Bonar Sirait as my lecturer in the subject of public speaking and presentation skills. Today, we're going to talk about public health. According to University of Pittsburgh, public health is defined as the science of protecting the safety and improving the health of communities through education, policy making, and research to prevent illness and injury. Public health encompasses the application of many aspects such as biology, psychology, computer science, economics, and others. Public health promotes equal opportunity, quality, and accessibility in healthcare. In his 5th semester, Mr. Chalmers assigned us to do research about public health with 4 other friends of mine, Kezia, Vivi, Kabisha, and Michelle. We focus on the psychological aspects of public health with analyzing the communication pattern among mothers and their teenagers regarding mental health of university students in Jakarta as the title of our research. Previously, I have told you that this research is still an ongoing research. We are going to interview 10 pairs of university students in Jakarta and their mothers. We also have finished constructing the abstract and introduction, which consists of all the theories of family communication pattern and mental health that we are going to use as a reference and guidance for this research. Now I'm going to tell you about the updates on our research. According to the family communication pattern theory, there are 4 types of communication pattern in a family: consensual, pluralistic, protective, and laissez-faire. These communication patterns are diverse based on the level of conversation and also conformity in the family. Every interaction between the family will fall into one of these patterns. The first family type of communication pattern is consensual. Consensual is a type of communication that values open conversation but also conformity within the family. Family members can communicate their thoughts, their feelings, and activities freely, but their parents still take the role of decision maker on important issues. The second is pluralistic, which is oriented toward the conversation and away from the conformity. These kind of families are open in conflict resolution and have good strategies to overcome differences and disagreements. Children from the pluralistic families tend to be independent and confident in making their own choices. The third type of family communication pattern is protective. These types of family communication pattern are oriented only to conformity, and children will always have to fully obey their parents without them getting the reasons why. Parents take control over everything, and conflict is very rare because children has to behave according to the family norms. However, these kind of families will find difficulties to face any kinds of conflicts. Last but not least is laissez-faire, which is known as the emotionally divorced type of family. This type of family didn't value both conversation and conformity. Children have a little support from their parents, which make them question their ability to make decisions. Okay, I know this is a lot of things to be digest right now, but I'm going to talk about another thing that has been a public concern recently. So, what comes to your mind when I ask you about mental health? For me, it's about the balance of physical and emotional activities in life. During this pandemic, taking care of mental health is very important. According to science, mental health is strongly influenced by the culture in which the person lives. There are 4 types of mental health issues according to the Indonesian Ministry of Health and alodokter.com. The first one is stress. It happens when a person having a very heavy emotional mental pressures. Stress can make people anxious, lacks concentration, lacks motivation, and can trigger a depression. The next one is anxiety disorder. This happens when a person experiences an excessive anxiety and is difficult to control. They tend to feel less comfortable, irritable, stressed, and likes to be alone and has difficulty in concentrating. The third third one is depression. Depression is a person mood disorder that can cause the person to be sad intensely. Feelings of sadness can last for weeks, even months, and someone who have a depression tends to have a desire to hurt themselves and even to commit suicide. The last one is obsessive compulsive disorder, or known as OCD. OCD happens when someone has an uncontrollable obsession with something that can encourage them to do something over and over again. If they don't, they will feel so excessive anxiety and worry. With all research that we've done, we are trying to figure out the connection between the communication pattern used by mothers and how it affects the teenagers' mental health. After the interview is done, we hope that we can find the answer to which of family communication pattern that can have a good effect on the mental health of teenagers. That is all for today. I will see you again with a new updates on our research progress. May God bless you all and see you next time. Tada!